Hello, soul tribe friends and family. So this reading is going to be about a soul contract it is that you have with someone. So this is going to be for all signs. It's a collective message. I want you to think about someone in your life that you're wondering, like, what is the soul contract between me and this person? We're just going to collectively tap into that energy. If you would like a personal reading, a one-on-one personal session, Akashic records, or anything else, all personal readings and all services are 15% off using the coupon code SUPERMOON. So feel free to check that out in the box below. You can book on my website, 144bluerosetemple.com, or my email. Thank you for all of your love, and thank you for being here and your support. If my energy or my readings resonate with you, feel free to subscribe and click on the notification bell so you can know when the next reading does come out or becoming a channel member. All right, so I want you to think about that person that you're wondering, what is the soul contract? Divine Mother and Father, what do we have for the collective today on what is the soul contract between the collective and this person? What is the soul contract between the collective and this person? Ancient power mysteries. Hearing the rattle of Isis playing, and you do have cartouche, divine names of power. You both have a soul contract that is very old. It goes ancient times. You know, it's not just a soul contract of, okay, we're going to meet each other for 3 lifetimes. This is a very old soul contract between you and someone else, like some sort of ancient contract. 144 as I say that. And in this soul contract, you both have a soul contract of awakening to each other's power. Okay, you have divine names of power cartouche on the bottom of the deck here. Okay, this person has a soul contract with you to remind you who you are, perhaps for you to remind them who they are. But it's very, very old with the ancient power mysteries. Okay, you've had many different dynamics with this person. It feels like you both always return to each other's lives in every lifetime to awaken each other to their actual power of like who you are, remembering who you are. Yeah, expanding your consciousness, okay? So this soul contract between you and this person is to expand your consciousness and level of awareness. You both really activate one another. It's some sort of initiation that you both kind of go through to rise in power and rise in consciousness. Like, I feel like you and this person, you guys always rise together. Like, you're meant to rise with one another. That's the soul contract, is to whatever dynamic or situation that this is between you both. You've had the soul contract with this person for many, many lifetimes. It is not just a few lifetimes. And it's always to expand both of your awareness. It is always to remind you who you are, divine names of power. What else do we have for ancient power mysteries? Yeah, forgive. Okay, there could definitely have eternal love. Whether it's past life or this lifetime, there is some sort of pain that has been a part of this connection, that has been a part of the learning lesson of this connection. For both of you, forgiveness is definitely necessary. You know, sometimes people will keep coming into your life until you finally forgive them. You could go a lifetime without forgiving someone, you know, and so there has been pain between you both, but this pain for both of you ultimately expanded your consciousness. It brought a spiritual awakening for both of you, all right? You activate and spiritually awaken one another in every lifetime. However, some of it has come with pain. All right, hence the need for forgiveness. Why do we have ancient power mysteries? Expand your consciousness and forgive. Ooh, ancient wisdom. Reclaiming your power on the bottom of the deck. It's interesting how from 2 different decks we have ancient. Okay, this soul contract between you both is pretty ancient. It's very old. And you both have ancient wisdom. It's like when you're both in each other's energy fields, you awaken the ancient wisdom within you. And it's through the situations that you both face in the connection together. You also have miracles here. Okay, so there's some sort of miracle happening within this connection. I am going to see what that's all about. We're going to grab 2 more cards, though, before we go to the tarot. All right. Why do we have miracles, expand your consciousness, forgive, and ancient power mysteries for this connection? You have the sun, okay, and blossoming abundance. There may definitely be a change in this connection. You do have the World card, which represents a new cycle. The card that fell is indecision, okay, so there may definitely be some sort of indecision in this connection. However, I see beautiful things perhaps coming in for this connection. I do think it's not without some sort of painful situation that could have happened in the past between you both, whatever that this is. However, you have miracles and you have the sun. Okay, so there's definitely some form of enlightenment coming in through this connection and contract. All right, higher wisdom, enlightenment. But there also might be some sort of miracle in the connection. We'll grab 1 more card. Divine Mother and Father, what do we have for the collective for this message of this soul contract? Past lives, not the past life card, okay? It's very, very clear that you have had many lifetimes together. The mirror, okay? You both mirror one another. Other lives, past lives, dimensional lives. And it's literally called the mirror. Okay, so definitely a lot of mirroring between you both. And that's what I'm getting. It's like you both, this contract, it's very old. So it's like you appear in so many of the lifetimes it is that you've both had to activate and awaken one another. But like it literally feels like looking in the mirror where it's very, I just see a lot of electricity, and it's a little bit of that twin flame energy where there's so much electricity that like someone runs, okay, or both. Ooh. This is really interesting. You have returning home, transition, life between lifetimes, a loving welcome. Someone is returning home. Someone wants forgiveness here. You either have to forgive or seeking forgiveness. It's either one. Make the roles like fit for your story. Someone is returning home. Okay, this is definitely lifetimes that you both have met one another. And there's some sort of loving welcome though, okay? So someone could be returning to your life. This could be a past person that this fits for you, or this is someone from, someone new, but from a past life that like you guys, it's very, very ancient, this quote unquote soul tie, right? I don't believe, like it could be a soul tie definitely, but I guess it's more like soul contract where it's very old. And you both hold a very high vibration, okay? High vibration, mindfulness, and power of the mind. You both are 2 very high vibrating beings, and that's what I get. It's like when you're in each other's energetic fields, it's just like electricity and all this light, which could make a dynamic where someone or both kind of runs away because there's so much love, there's so much light that it's like a super mirror, okay? And you always spiritually awaken one another in the lifetimes. No matter what dynamic you both reincarnate as, you always awaken one another. There is a returning home over here, okay? So I do feel like someone's coming back into your life, whether that's from the past or a past life. Someone that your soul is very, very familiar with. And someone who, it's like you both are asked to rise. And it could be even in other lifetimes. Like you both are so activating to one another that it is that runner-chaser dynamic because you're both very activating. You have to spiritually awaken. You have to rise in each other's presence. All right, it has expand your consciousness and ancient wisdom. In past lives, there could be third parties. There could be things that happen that, you know, one person doesn't want to ascend. Okay, but it does feel like this is like, if anything, the lifetime where both of you are kind of at the same place at the same time, right? And not physically, but spiritually, emotionally, mentally, you both are at the same place at the same time. And it's probably been lifetime since you've been able to do that. Because what I was getting to is like that energy of like right person, wrong time, right? So it feels like that's kind of what's happened in other lifetimes. And what is the wrong time, or what is, you know, what's the right person? What is the wrong time? Is there ever a wrong time? There can only be perceived wrong time. But I feel like there's some sort of energy of you or the other person, like both kind of understanding that and getting ready, because you have judgment on the bottom of the deck. Okay. All right. Divine Mother and Father, Holy Spirit of God, for the collective, the soul contract, this person who is on their mind. What is the soul contract between the collective and this person? Someone's returning from the past, Six of Cups, okay? Someone's returning from the past to give you some sort of offer. They feel like they owe you something, or feel like they're being led to give you something. You have the Empress card, fertility, with the Six of Pentacles. Why the Six of Pentacles with fertility? We're going to clarify each one. Why the Six of Pentacles here for the collective, for the soul contract? Yeah, someone coming forward. Why the fertility Empress card? Why the Nine of Wands? Why the Empress with the Page of Cups? Why the Six of Pentacles with the Page of Swords? With the Knight of Swords, actually. Why the Knight of Swords with the Six of Pentacles? Two of Pentacles. Someone really wants to come in, and it feels very quickly. Knight of Swords is the energy of something that's very quick. It's one of the fastest moving knights, if not the fastest. It is the fastest in the entire deck. Someone wants to come in very quickly to bring in balance. Okay, you have the Nine of Wands, you have the Wisdom. You've acquired wisdom, collective, from what it is that you have endured, wounded warrior over here. Okay, whether it's from other lifetimes or just this lifetime alone, you've been through battles. You have a wand here, but you have 8 wands behind you, okay? The way it is that you come across your information, the way it is that you know, your gifts, your intuition, whatever it is, this actually comes from experience, okay? And that's what I'm getting, is it like it's experience, you've acquired this wisdom. Why the Page of Cups with the Magic and Four of Pentacles card? Yeah, there is an energy here, Queen of Cups, of someone holding on to something or someone over here. You have Manifestation, Isis. You have Four of Pentacles, Three of Cups, the Fertility card. What is this Page of Cups? Transformation. Someone cannot avoid a transformation here. Also, with the Two of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords, you're really being called to balance karma right now. In general, we do have Saturn retrograde, okay? It's a lot of different retrogrades, so there's a lot of balancing of karma, just in general with other people in our lives. You're really being called to balance that. For the Page of Cups, you have transformation, okay? I also feel like you're psych. It's like I get the energy of like water. Through this contract, I do feel like you're also healing like even parts of like your inner child. Things from childhood. Why do we have the Three of Cups here? Yeah, you have the Page of Wands and then the Five of Swords. I don't know why for some of you get the energy of a sister. You're healing something about a sister. You have the Knight of Pentacles here. That's very like aside, but it's something that I'm hearing, like a sister of yours. This could be your sister, you know, but Page of Wands, Five of Swords for the Three of Cups. There's some sort of third party energy here, okay? There's some sort of third energy that needs to be released, or that is releasing. Why the Page of Wands with the Five of Swords? Ace of Cups, yeah. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Wands. Who is the Page of Wands? Judgment. Page of Wands with the Five of Swords. I feel like someone has been holding on to your person. And no one's like your person, right? But in this reading, there's someone else here. And it feels like this person is trying to one-up you. 3 of Cups, which is 3 people, right? There's a fertility goddess here. There's an empress here. And then there's a page. Okay, so there's one person here, Pisces. Oh, this is not for Pisces. This is for all collective readings, so it could be for Pisces. I say Pisces a lot. For if you resonate with this reading, there's another energy here. Okay, there's 2 people. There's one option that's the Empress or the Emperor, and then there's page energies. It feels like third parties have gotten in the way between you and this union. Okay, with third parties could be work. It could also be like karmic relationships. Okay, this person and you in other lifetimes have left each other for karmic relationships, relationships that were not of your highest timeline. It feels like right now people are being, which kind of resonates with the last reading that I uploaded. It's almost like the divine is saying like, no, like there's judgment that's going to be called upon these karmic relationships in your life. It feels like you and this person, you're meant to be in union. There is forgiveness here. So you may be forgiving someone in the past of walking away for a third party, which again, that's your situation. It's up to you. Someone who has done that many times and stuff like that, of course, you know, like you don't want to accept anything that's not reflective of your worth. However, I do feel like for whoever that this reading is for, this person has chosen other parties over you in past lives. This person has chosen other people over you. You have chosen other people over them. Okay, and right now it feels like it's like ancient old contracts of karmic relationships. Like nothing's gonna stop you both from like being in this union unless you allow it to. It feels like with this person and you, or one or the other, just the third party relationships don't work out. The karmic relationships don't work out. You can try to move on. You can try to date other people and then something happens. It's because you guys are meant to either complete something together, finish the soul contract, or be in union. All right, what is the judgment on this connection? What is the judgment on this connection? Someone's contemplating a new beginning with you. Okay, they actually don't know what they want. Ace of Pentacles. Right now, someone is in contemplation. You have new beginning in reverse. You have contemplation. Someone or you does not know whether or not to restart this connection and renew this connection. Why the beginnings in reverse with contemplation? There's contemplation here, but this is like really good energy actually. You have the 10 of Pentacles. Someone is contemplating whether they make this long-term commitment with you or not. I feel like you both have been through a lot in the past together, and that's why someone's like, I don't, like, do I even want to do this again? Okay, why the 10 of Pentacles for this connection? The Sun card. Okay, King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You have the Sun card with the 10 of Pentacles, okay? There's someone here that doesn't know. They're contemplating, do I do this new start? But this is a really happy life. 10 of Pentacles with the Sun card. Riches, abundance, happiness, joy. This is like some royal, rich energy. All right? It feels like you both, like this soul contract, you're supposed to live a lavish life, both of you. That's what I'm getting is like, you're both meant to live a lavish life. Like just the way that it feels, like you and this person, you're supposed to live like this juicy, lavish life. Where it's not about material things, it's more of like an energy, but like I'm just seeing, it's like, you both next to each other, like you look like a power couple. You look like riches and money. Like you look like that. Maybe you actually do. It's also just energy, so that's just how it feels. But you and this person, you're meant to just thrive and succeed. And what's in the way of, like, this is heaven, okay? This is heaven on earth type of energy. Like you both are here to be this power couple. But someone, because of the past, someone doesn't know if they want a new beginning with you. Or if you don't know if you want a new beginning with this person. You're in contemplation of, do I do this new beginning again? What is the outcome of this situation? Ace of Swords. whatever the outcome is, you're both going to be aligning to your highest timeline and truth. You have the Ace of Swords. Okay, so there's truth over here. Why the Ace of Swords for the outcome? Collective, I think that you both are going to bring some truthful healing to the connection. And I do think that you and someone else are going to understand or come to this same place, right? It feels like in lifetimes it's like you're here and then that person's here and there and there and there. You're going to come to some common ground where it's like you finally see like, wow, I can really shine with this person. The Star card and the Ace of Swords. Like this person, it's like, I'm almost hearing like Locked Out of Heaven by Bruno Mars, where I'm seeing like a ticket, like this person is a ticket to like heaven. You know, and no one's a ticket of heaven. You're the creator of your own heaven. But as far as just speaking wise, like you're going to, or this person's going to realize that, you know, whether it's too late or not, I don't know. But does the collective want a new start with this person? King of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Does the collective want a new start with this person? King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You got 2 kings. And 7 of Wands, okay? I do feel like, collective, you may be a little bit defensive. You do have forgiveness here. I think you're the one who's in contemplation. Like, you don't know, right? You don't know if you want a new beginning, or this person doesn't know if they want a new beginning. Maybe you both don't know. But I do see some sort of decision-making over here. I see some sort of, like, it's a lot of masculine energy, okay, very serious, coming to some sort of common agreement or ground. Why the King of Swords and the King of Wands? Page of Swords, communication, okay? There's some sort of common ground over here. And then you have Fortune. All right, you both, part of the reason why it doesn't work out in other lifetimes or hasn't, like you guys kind of come together and it's just so much, it's so intense, is because you both are of equal, like, power, okay? Definitely have had all different types of lifetimes, even ones of the same sex, you know, brother, cousin, lover, wife, things like that, okay? And you both are going to have some sort of communication, okay? I do feel like some boundaries are going to be set, but I feel like you both are coming to a place where you can both be powerful at once and, like, coexist, okay? What's the final message? That can't be a final. You can't leave the 7 of Swords as a final message. 7 of Swords is a sneaky energy. Why the 7 of Swords over here? King of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. Okay, I do feel like there's some sneaky energy over here. Page of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I feel like there's someone trying to sneak into this connection, okay? Again, you've had so many distractions in other lifetimes, right? Even this lifetime, I get of third parties, right? Third parties is not just someone like seeing someone else romantically. It's also that friend that's giving them the wrong advice and trying to steer them away from you. It's also the job. It's anything that distracts you from this union, all right? I do feel like there's going to be some sort of conversation. I do feel like you both are very powerful, and so it's almost hard for you both to be in the same place because you're pretty equal. You know, and so there's no submission and there's no dominating. It's a lot of equality here. But I do see someone kind of coming in, kind of wanting to ruin the connection because you have a 5 of Cups over here, okay? So be wary of the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Feels like they're only bringing a 5 of Cups. So sorrow, grief, I feel like you would regret it. But I do like this energy here. But there's a lot of healing to do in that connection too. That's what I have for you for the soul contract. I hope that it resonates. Divine Mother and Father, what do we have for this soul contract? What are closing messages for this soul contract for the collective? Also, if you would like a personal reading, a one-on-one personal session, or anything else, all personal readings and services are 15% off using the code SUPERMOON. So feel free to check out my email or my website in the box below. Inner winter, rest, patience, potency, secret beginnings, innocence, forgiveness, be gentle with yourself, and slow down. Okay? I do feel like there's deep healing here. There's some need for you to be gentle with yourself. I feel like something happened between you both in the past, and there's a need for you to just slow down, reflect, and be gentle with yourself. You both may even be going through that. What else do we have on this soul connection? Oh, yeah. You have telepathy and shamanic journey. Okay, you both are very high vibrating beings, okay? You both may have telepathy. So this might be someone that you have a telepathic bond with. You may be receiving money because I'm just very itchy too. You have shamanic journey, purpose, attunement, vision quest. You both really activate each other's like inner power. This connection almost feels a little like it feels like it's too much electricity or too intense to bear with, you know? So it's like, of course you guys kind of like vibrate out of each other's fields, or it's taken you lifetimes, because this feels very powerful, but almost like too powerful, like too intense, you know? So both of you may run because of the intensity. You have there's always enough. Lilith faced her shadow. I do feel like you both kind of mirror each other's shadows. There's always enough. There's no lack. You are a healer and divine messages, okay? This person, you both activate each other's spiritual gifts. You both spiritually awaken one another. I feel like you both are actually healers, okay? And with the divine messages and there's always enough, this person has also taught you that there's no lack, there's no fear, you know, there's no loss. I feel like both of you have experienced loss in the connection in this lifetime and other lifetimes. And so a little bit similar to the twin flame dynamic, you both teach each other that there's no separation, there's no lack, there's just no loss, okay? And you are a healer, so this connection forces you to come into your power. I'm going to grab 2 more messages and send you on your way. What else do we have in this connection? You're balancing karma with this person, okay? There is a reason for everything. Each life has many connections to previous lives, okay? If this doesn't scream past life connection, I don't know what. You came to balance karma with other people. Allow grief, anger, and guilt to be transformed into a force to fortify you and assist you in fulfilling your purpose this lifetime, okay? This person, they reflected to you your purpose. It may have been through pain. It may have been through the means of grief, anger, and guilt. But what this did was it truly placed you on your spiritual path. You recognize that you are a healer through this person. You remembered who you are. You saw your inner power. And you are living further, deeper, and higher in purpose because of this person, no matter what happened between you both, okay? And so that's how it helped you on a soul level, was this brought you into your life purpose. Never employ tactics that have failed you once before. If you're not moving forward, you're moving backwards. In procrastination, you forfeit opportunities. When your inspiration strikes, act decisively. Yeah, and I feel like for both of you, it's releasing the fear of loss, because it says in procrastination, you forfeit opportunities, okay? So I feel like both you or the other person could have forfeited one another, right? It's like by focusing on other things, you forfeit the opportunity of like being in this union with one another. And yeah, and so I feel like there has to be a whole different way it is that you both approach the connection. The way that you both approach the connection in the past, that's not going to work. The way that you approach the connection in past lives, it's not going to work. You both have procrastinated in more than one lifetime. And while there is a lot of time, there's also no time, okay? And that's what's coming through, is like when inspiration strikes, act decisively, okay? So it's like, are you going to learn this lesson? And for some of you, there's still, like, this energy is intense. There still might be someone who runs in the connection. I don't see everyone who, like, has this reading of, like, you guys are going to end up together. That's just not what I see for everyone. Though, for some people, you are learning the lesson. For others, though, it's understanding that this person really activates you into your life and spiritual purpose, okay? And it's really up to both of you to be able to commit to that, right? Because, like, you both are so powerful with one another, you're going to rise no matter what. You're going to expand your consciousness, and there's no avoiding that when you both are in each other's presence. So are you going to continue to rise in consciousness, you know, or you're going to run each time? Because, again, this feels very intense. And there's definitely forgiveness needed in this connection. Okay, I'm going to grab one more card. Divine Mother and Father, what do we have on this soul contract for the collective? What's a final message on this soul contract? Wings of Isis. Bottom of the deck is Divine Destiny. Yeah, it brings you into your destiny. All right, uniting with angelic self. So what this also does, collective, is it aligns you with your highest self, okay? This is a lot of lower self clearing whenever you guys come into each other's presence. And it's very spiritual, you both. Even if the other person isn't as spiritual, a huge spiritual awakening happens for both you and this other person, and in alignment with your highest self and timeline. That's what I have for you. I hope that it resonates.